Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First tag team match of the week. And it's a continuation of a feud that started 1 week ago. Gun versus Gun. Army versus Army.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He is the reigning Anthony Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. The most Canadian man in the world.
As I mentioned in yesterday's video, next week every AWL championship will be defended at AWL 330. It's going to be Champions Week. And Kid Canada will make his 4th defense of that Intercontinental Championship against a member of Sekai-Gun. It has been announced ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kid Canada for the IC title.
And his partner, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, Shining Legacy, El Hijo del accompanied by the Arab American Dream, Hassan. Together they are Sekai-Gun.
Now last week it was Kid Canada and Hassan versus, I hate this name, Dangerous Techers. However, since Hassan participated in Monday's Fight for 4 match, it's going to be El Hijo del Magico, the 3rd member of the trio, stepping up and teaming with Kid Canada. I believe the first time this particular duo has ever teamed together. And they're going to be facing off against a different combination of Suzuki-Gun. Suzuki himself will make his AWL debut. Where the heck are they? The New Japan logo on the screen showing this is an interpromotional match. AWL versus Shin-Nihon Pro Wrestling.
And their opponents, the tag team combination of one half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Zack Sabre Jr., ZSJ, and the reigning Never Openweight Champion, Suzuki-Gun, accompanied by one half the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Taichi. Together they are Suzuki-Gun.
I imagine Suzuki-Gun would probably object to the notion of representing Shin-Nihon Pro Wrestling. They are the outside invading force. Unfortunately, currently dripping with IWGP and Never Openweight Gold. A golden trio in the ring right now. Suzuki-Gun and Suzuki himself. I've seen crowds come unglued at just this guy coming out, saying nothing, and implying that a match will happen someday. And it is going to be the champion and challenger for next week. Here we go. Double underhook butterfly suplex by Zack Sabre Jr. Going into the Jujigatame, going for a hold 20 knee Jujigatame. Right off the bat here, first 15 seconds or so of the contest. Kid Canada is going to Kid Canada has been on a quest to defend the Intercontinental Championship against wrestlers from different countries. Not a lot of British wrestlers that you can get your hands on these days in Japan. So, yeah, it looks like it is going to be an interpromotional title defense as Zack Sabre Jr. will challenge for the Intercontinental title. This is from the Commissioner's office. This is legit. This is canon. Irish whip into the corner, tag Kogeki. Let's see what these two monsters can do together. Oh, Suzuki ready to kick somebody's head off. Bam! Minoru Suzuki. He will pull your eye out of its socket and smack you hard enough to knock it back into place. And look at this, just pounding away on Kid Canada, who at least for a second there had the brains to cover up. He's trying to. Kid Canada useless against Suzuki Minoru. Now if Minoru Suzuki, or Suzuki Minoru, excuse me, could possibly pin Kid Canada here tonight or make him submit, that would put him in line for a title shot should Zack Sabre Jr. fail to win the IC gold. No Japanese wrestler has challenged Kid Canada in this title reign. And oh, beautiful snapping head scissors from the second generation luchador. I don't know how often Suzuki has wrestled in Mexico, but he is an expert in mixed martial arts. Pancrase, Irish whip across the ring here. What is he doing? He's taking his time. He's having fun. That's the thing about Minoru Suzuki that a lot of people don't understand. He likes doing this. He's having fun. When he's beating the crap out of wrestlers, young, old, and everywhere in between, when he's abusing young lions, when he's assaulting a referee, when he's beating the piss out of somebody, he's doing it because he likes it. He's having fun. He's not necessarily sadistic. I don't think it gives him sexual pleasure, but it certainly gives him enjoyment. Tag made, mutual respect. These two have held tag team titles in the United Kingdom, Progress tag team titles, I believe. Now, I don't believe Zack Sabre Jr. is going to go for a full Romero special, but he will stomp away the back of the knees of El Hijo de Magiku. I've talked about this before. The kneecap is intended to protect the nerve clusters within the knee joint, and going for the back of the knee, that's a good way to circumnavigate the armor provided by the kneecap. So it's possible to take both of somebody's legs out from under them if you go for the kneecap. Go for the chink in the armor, the joint in the armor. Backdrop driver, El Hijo de Magiku using his size and strength advantage. Zack Sabre Jr., a junior heavyweight in New Japan Pro Wrestling. El Hijo de Magiku very much not. Hassan looking on. He has already failed to enter the best four. He doesn't want to see his stablemates, who are technically under his leadership, fail against outside invading forces. Oh, huge left hand from Sekai-Gun's El Hijo de Magiku. And ZSJ with an opportunity here. He's going to go for another tag Kogeki, I believe. No! Reversal of fortune by the son of Magiku and senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Taking a lot of damage here. Vertical suplex. No reversal. And some strikes and kicks. Jumon casting La Spella La Mistica. And the referee checking for the tap. I don't know if that foot's under the bottom rope or not. Taichi now getting involved, going out to the turnbuckle. And we have our first taste of Suzuki-Gun bullshit. But senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family is not going to take it lying down. This is no red shoes. This is someone who does not tolerate nonsense in his ring. Snapdragon suplex by the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship.
Open take on. 5 minutes.
5
minutes past.
And of course on the other side, speaking of champion, wait a minute, Suzuki now going after the Intercontinental Champion. It's broken down, all four men in the ring here. The official's going to have to get some kind of control over this. Mexican uppercut by El Hijo de Magiku into an arm wringer by Zack Sabre Jr. Jumping over a drop kick. Endless light! That is beautiful. Endless light and this is ridiculous. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Suzuki-Gun bullshit. And a drop kick right to the knee. Nine minutes on the clock, plenty of time. And going for the Manji Gadame, the octopus hold, a favorite hold, not only in the United Kingdom, but around the world in Japan. made famous by Antonio Inoki. European uppercut. And going for the Jumon again, hits him, grabs the armbar out of the spinning head scissors. Jumon, the magic spell that can occasionally spell victory. 8.5 minutes remaining, going for Shining Legacy now. Isatsuaza. Does Saber know where he is? He does now. Shining Legacy! Isatsuaza, Shining Legacy. No shoot and a half, just shoves the guy, and Suzuki having to break it up. And wait a minute, Minoru Suzuki, takedown of the Intercontinental Champion. A student of the dungeon versus legitimately the toughest son of a bitch in wrestling, not named Haku. And even then, it's debatable. And going over, this time shoots the half, very close to the ropes, and the referee says it's inbounds. El Hijo de Majiku able to kick out of his own volition. And the snap. El Hijo de Majiku, where's Kid Canada? Nowhere to be seen after that ass kicking from Minoru Suzuki. Slingshot back into the ring, trying to man, and look at this. El Hijo de Majiku putting himself between, oh, look at that! Kip up right into the kick. Zack Sabre time. El Hijo de Majiku trying to cut the ring in half, but they are deep into Suzuki-Gun territory now. Right into the corner. We're going to see a tag. No, we're not. The Masked Man trying to get out of this. A cheap shot attempt by Suzuki. Irish whip. We're going to see a tag go get on the other side. No, we're not. That's been the difference here, is the Suzuki-Gun team are fighting as a team. The Sekai-Gun faction, not so much. Going up to the top rope. El Hijo del Majiku. Going to try to fly. Coast to coast! Coast to coast! And the British blood spilled in a far-off land. 6 minutes and change left on the clock. Endless Light! Isatsuaza, Endless Light, inherited from his father. Second generation, one. And again, Suzuki Minoru being forced to save the match for his teams. And a kick up again. This is getting ridiculous. No control here. And there's a right hand, and yeah, Crimson Masked Snapdragon. As Zack Sabre Jr. pulling in, he's going to try to pick up the pinfall here. Coming for the 1, 2, 3. No, 2.7 at least. And you know Zack Sabre Jr. is getting desperate when he's not trying to tie you up in knots. He's just going for a cover. And there we go, right back to the game plan. Manji Gadame. And I don't know. Oh, come on, El Hijo de Majiku, nowhere to go, miles away from the ropes. No choice but to tap out. Victory for the challenger, but he did not pin or submit the champion. Let's take a look at a Shining Legacy. I thought that was going to be it, but Zack Sabre Jr., unparalleled athleticism, saving the day.
Here are your winners, Suzuki-Gun.
And yeah, our AWL medical staff are going to check that out. Dr. Marcus Feelgood and his team will see to that cut on Zack Sabre Jr. Coming up next, #1 contenders for the Joshi Tag Team Championship going into Champions Week. Ashitomo Suzuki.